Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Aki again. I'm back with another Clash of Clans video, and for the second time today. Reason being, you're probably like, why is this army on the screen right now? Well, I'm actually doing a top 3 strategies video right now for Townhall 16. These can be used at Townhall 15 because you have the same troops and spells. The only thing you might have to change is the pets. However, at the number 3 slot, I'm going to put this army by Mighty Mike. Seriously, it's one of my favorites. I do like it a lot, but I feel like the reason it's at number 3, there's probably better armies, like you could throw in Fireball Lalo I could have put here, but stay tuned, you'll find out something. Don't worry, Fireball lovers, there's something coming for you. Reason being, a lot of players still like Root Riders, so I'm going to put this at number 3 because I do think they are still viable, and I really like this option that Mighty Mike has created. It is so much fun. But for the king, Earthquake Boots and Spiky Ball, queen, Magic Mirror Healer Puppet, Warden, Eternal Tome, and Raid Gem, Royal Champion, we're using the Royal Gem, and then the Haste. I wanted to say, I'm only going to be doing one attack per strategy. I think it'll just work cleaner for the video. If you need more in-depth videos on this, my last 2 videos are actually on this strategy, so check that out. But let's go take this out into Legends and see if we can keep the 3 stars rolling. Fingers crossed we can. Someone's got the fancy base, love it. Okay, so where can we send our Royal Champion? And honestly, this time I've learned my lesson from the previous video if you watched it. Royal Champion for the Eagle, and then we can lure out the CC. And then remember, we got to be a little bit slower with the Invis spell. So I'm going to get my Royal Champion in. We're got like about 4.5 seconds. Going to get our first invisibility in. And then remember, once this one comes up, we only have to wait a second. It's going to only take a second of damage. And we're totally okay because we can just use the Spirit Fox. And then it's about to go again. Just going to get that down. And that's going to take like a second of damage. I'm going to pop the ability. Spirit Fox is running, and then we're going to make sure we get one more invisibility in now. Perfect. It should run to the cannon. This should make it so the CC lures. Oh, I got to get everything here. And then I'm just going to recall. I probably should have waited on that recall again, but I kind of rushed things. It's okay. I'm going to get my queen down where to set this funnel. Maybe here, but we're going to change things up a little bit. I'm just going to give 2 super witches because this is mainly just trash building, so they'll catch up with the main push. And then I'm going to get this down. Poison spell. Oh, poison spell. Maybe I dropped it a tad bit too early, but that's fine. I'm going to get the siege barracks up top. I don't want to waste too much time just because time can sometimes be an issue. But these 2 witches and queens should be able to take care of the CC quite nicely. I'm going to get 1 Valkyrie to start funneling. And then I'm honestly just going to get my Root Riders in right behind. Spread them out. Valkyrie spread out. Apprentice Warden. Get the healers and get my own Warden in. And we should be good to launch here. I might get an early rage spell. Not even on the healers, just more so for the troops this time. Going to get in a headhunter. Don't really need a poison spell. Sorry, not a poison spell. Eternal Tome just yet. I think we're okay. Warden, I need you to move with everything here. Use the Eternal Tome, but that was kind of not a great one. I'm going to use an Overgrowth here on the Town Hall. A little bit risky, I know, but we got a Royal Champion that we're going to help support the Queen. Baby Dragon here for funneling. Kings on the outside, which is actually kind of bad for us because the Root Riders are stuck in the core. I'm going to pop the King ability here, get some damage off on the Ricochet Cannon. Queen's still up. Okay, let's see if we can get this down. I might use this Overgrowth Aware, however, because we do need to make sure we get that Town Hall down. And it's actually going to be quite close, but I'm going to overgrowth this back end section so we can just work on the Town Hall. Let's see, the Town Hall, the Root Riders, and Warden should be able to take. And then my Queen should have enough power to take this down. I'm going to send this balloon. This is going to be clutch. It should be able to take down the Ricochet Cannon. Warden's still alive. And then with having the King still up, we should be able to save my Queen ability for as long as possible so we can take out the Monolith. Let's see. Warden, you get out of the way now, punk. Let's see if we can do this. I don't know. It's going to be super close, and I see that spell tower about to form, so I got to be pretty quick with this. I'm going to click the Warden ability. Sorry, not Warden ability, Queen ability right now because we need it. We've got about, 15 seconds here to make it through, and we've got 3 queens to distract this Monolith, and I think we're going to get the job done. This one was a little close for comfort. I can't lie, but we got the job done. Almost a time fail, but again, like I say, if you want to see more attacks on this, my last 2 videos are on it so you can have some fun. Really good army, very strong. Take some time to learn, especially with the Royal Champion and using the invisibilities like that. Be careful. Mistakes do happen, but be very careful with the timing because make sure you're using the Spirit Fox well. The first video I ever posted on this, I did struggle with that. The second one, we cleared it up, and I think I did a better job at this attack. But I'll catch you guys in the next strategy. Okay, and here's the number 2 army. Some of you are not surprised because Hydra is one of my favorites. I love it. I gotta put it at number 2 because I do think it's one of the best air strategies right now in the game, and I like it more in this form rather than the triple clone. I like adding in the second recall. It works well because you can add in the royal champion trick, and then you can recall your queen as well. And then I feel like you don't really need all those clones to take out the value, but mind you, if you like that, continue with that, that's fine too. King, we're running the Earthquake Boots and Spiky Ball. Queen, you need the Giant Arrow. If you have it over level 9, that's when you can take out max level sweepers. If you want to take out max level air defenses, you need a max level arrow. For your Warden, I'm actually going to run the Eternal Tome and Healing Tome. I've done so many Hydra videos with the Rage Tome, and a lot of you wanted to see it with the Healing Tome too. I actually started with the Healing Tome at the start, but I changed over to the Rage. But we're going to show you this works too. Royal Champion, Seeking Shield, Rocket Spear. I can't wait for my Rocket Spear to be maxed, by the way. But this is the army. Not too complicated, not really too many moving parts. Hence why I think a lot of people like it. So let's see, what can we do? And the number 1 target for me is usually air sweepers, but for right now, we probably could just take both sweepers out, line up the shot, and call it a day. But I think we could maybe even just approach straight from the Town Hall. I'm also tempted to just send my king here and see if we can get that trade and try taking the Town Hall, which might be a little bit reckless. But let me see, if I can get my king in there to take the Town Hall, I'll take that, especially with how many heroes are there. So let's just drop our king. Hit his ability straight away, hit the Town Hall. That should damage it enough. I could probably send in an Earthquake spell to make sure the Town Hall goes down. There we go. Okay, it's down. And then, honestly, if the king even takes one of the heroes, I'm totally cool with that. Get some damage on the Ice Golems. We take that. And then I'm just going to line up this shot. So we take out these back air defenses. So let's go here, Queen. And then I think this shot should take both. Okay, sweet. We got that. And then I'm going to let my queen walk here and see if she can get towards that multi-archer tower. No, she's actually going to decide to walk on us, which is honestly not too bad. There's a golem in the CC, which is actually hilarious. And then I'm just going to have to recall my queen because she's taking way too much damage. That's fine. And now let's line up where we want to use our royal champion. Maybe at this bottom side to snipe out all this junk. Let's see. Okay, let's see how much value we can get. She should be able to take out the single target inferno. Then the ricochet cannon. I would love to take out the scatter shot. Oh, but she's starting to target those. Okay, I don't want that. Let's get our Warden down here. And I'm going to actually attack away from the Town Hall, which is very, very risky. But I think this actually might work for us because what I'm going to do is let my dragons work. Let them take some damage because remember, we have a healing tome. And then I'm going to send a blimp towards the Town Hall where it is and then just land in the eagle. So I'm going to get my dragon riders in now. Send this blend, kind of a wonky angle, but trust. You just got to trust the process here. I think this will be a fabulous idea. We got pretty much every dragon in there. And then we're going to use this clone spell to our advantage. We're going to rage it up pretty soon here as it approaches the monolith. And then, boom, that should get a lot of value, especially because I want to take out the monolith. That was my number 1 target. I'm going to put the queen back down to gain health down here. I'm going to drop the royal champion up here to make sure we can get that air defense so it doesn't do too much damage. And let's see. What do I got to focus on now? I want to see a freeze spell might be very nice. But we do have a lot of dragons. I do really like the Rage Tome. I'm just going to freeze here. I want to see if that dragon can get that multi-archer tower. Is that beneficial or was that a very bad freeze? I'm going to freeze the enemy queen. And then I'm going to rage us through here because there is a lot of damage. So let's see if we can get through there. That multi-archer tower did not end up going down, but I guess that's not the end of the world because we do still have a lot of dragons up. Let's see if they can push through here, get that poison tower down for me because I don't want that to reactivate. And we got one last air defense left, which I think we actually kind of got this done. Even though we ran it really close in time, which I've been just running into a slight problem with all the time I've been spending. But hey, we got it done. This one was a little bit finicky, I'm not lying. But again, like I said with the last strategy, I have so many videos on this. I'll link all of them at the start of the video, and you can just see it at the top right. And if you need more videos, obviously on the Mighty Mike attack, the Hydra, I think I have almost 13 videos. So if you need to see more, check those out. And then we'll move to the number 1 strategy, which is probably my favorite in the game right now. Very close, but I have to put it there because I do feel like it's the strongest against pretty much every base. I know, the suspense was probably killing you, but for the number 1 army, It's the Rocket Loon with the Warden charge. Oh my gosh, it is just so strong. It dominated the World Championship, so it's great in hard mode. Works in Legends League, I've shown that, and now we're going to show it off in CWL as well. I want to do this last attack in CWL because I feel like that will be a lot of fun for you guys. For the equipment, however, King, I'm running the Rage and Giant Gauntlet. If you have it leveled up, the Earthquake Boots and Spiky Ball work very well too. This is just more accessible to more players, so I want to show it off. Queen, I know, you see the magic mirror, you're talking about accessibility. Don't worry. Because I play her behind the King, you can drop it and use the Frozen Arrow or the Invisibility Vial, whichever one you have at a higher level. The Warden, Fireball and Rage Gem, if you have a level 18 to 26 Fireball, you need 2 Earthquake spells. The Angry Jelly is great, but for some players, say you're at Townhall 15 and you don't have it, use the Unicorn. I'd even say for some Townhall 16 players that are losing their Warden really early, drop the Jelly, use the Unicorn so you don't have to run into too much damage right away. World Champion, Seeking Shield, Rocket Spear, Killer Army, and then I had some questions that the Super Minions, some people's clans can't donate them. You can change them, but I really would recommend them. Like, if you can get them in the CC, they just work so nicely, especially sometimes just playing that last little oomph you need. They work great. And then for this army, I use the Flame Flinger pretty much every time, at least 99.99%, and I'm not even kidding. But if you need a more in-depth, detailed guide, I'll have all of the videos linked, especially the guide video, because I think that's the most important. But I'll just put the playlist to all 3 strategies, like this, Hydra, and then Mighty Mike's army, just because then you can learn a little bit deeper, because I'm only showing 1 attack. But the base I've selected is number 2. Reason being, the Fireball on the core, guys. I'm trying to land on that Rage Tower, and oh my gosh, could you imagine? I'll take both Ricochet Cannons, Scatter, and I get the CC. That's incredible. But to land on that Fireball, however, we got to plan this. I'm going to snipe out these 2 mortars with Rocket Loons. And remember, it takes over 20 camp space for your Warden to get dragged elsewhere, so be very wary of that. The Town Hall's down here. What I've thought about is maybe even using the World Champion ability, snipe out the Monolith, and then maybe activate the Town Hall with the Earthquake, try sniping it out, but then I'm scared about the enemy King there, so then I was thinking maybe trading the King there. I don't know. We're going to play that, but we're just going to see. Right now, we're going to focus on the Fireball, because with the Angry Jelly, I should be able to walk through the single target Inferno, no problem. I will have some Rocket Loons helping out. If I need to invest a free spell, I totally can. I'm going to get minions in behind to just help with cleanup, because once the Angry Jelly effect wears off, you have to have that cleared, or just kind of waste some time. And then realistically, the Flame Flinger, look at these Expos. They're all the way down here, so they've got some pretty solid coverage. So if I can snipe out these 2 mortars, distract these 2 later on, I can get a Flame Flinger to just walk around here and take out some of these buildings. And then I could send my King and Queen at kind of like an angle down here. But I want to first focus on the Warden, so let's start with this attack and see how we do. But I think I'm feeling pretty solid, so I'm going to snipe out this mortar, 2 Rocket Loons, this one, 2 Rocket Loons, and they should take the Tesla down with it, which is just incredible value. And then I'm going to get my Warden down, Test Loon, Test Rocket Loon, healers, and then I'm going to get an early Rage right away. I know you're probably wondering, why'd you do that? Well, just because I saw those skeletons coming out, I was trying to be proactive, but I'm going to have to use this free spell, sadly. I'm going to get 1 Rocket Loon, and then I'll feed another one, because your Warden gets so slowed down by this. I'm trying to save my Warden. I don't want to invest anything more, but that was perfect. Okay, we got the job done. He should be able to snipe these out. The Jelly effect's done, but let's take out the Eagle. Can I take out this Tesla? Okay, Eagle is about to be activated, but it isn't now. Let's start getting these invisibilities in. I think like this, and like this should be able to land on that Rage Tower. And look at that value, guys. Do you see the core? Destroyed. Now, at this point, now we can have some fun. Now we just got to focus on keeping this Warden alive, but I think we should be fine because there's not going to be too much damage. I'm going to send in a Flame Flinger at this top side because we've done a pretty solid job testing for traps. I'm going to get an Ice Golem, my King, Queen down here to distract these Expos. Super Wall Breakers both directions to see if I can get my Queen in. And then my King, hopefully I was trying to funnel him. My Warden's doing good, so we're keeping them separate. King's walking onto the outside. That's not great. I'm going to get a Skeleton spell down here to distract for my Queen. I'm going to use in a Headhunter for her. I might even invest a Rage. I think that's a pretty good idea. Super Wall Breaker. And then I'm just going to get some Rocket Loons to help this funnel. Let's see. Distract as long as we can. Got nothing to worry about on the Warden side. Queen ability is popped now. We're going to get in a Freeze on the Town Hall. I'm going to maybe use the Royal Champion ability down here. Let's see. And then we're going to use this Poison on the enemy Queen. I think that's actually a smart decision. Let's see, where should I use this rage? Maybe on my king later on. World Champion's doing good. She's going to snipe out the monolith. Should help with taking the Town Hall. I'm going to click the king ability. He runs on the outside, which is actually not great. But I think we have a great push going. We got minions for cleanup. Let's just start cleaning up around the base. World Champion almost took the Town Hall. Didn't quite get it. I still have another rage left. But the Warden is going to be drawn by the king pretty soon here. But that's okay. I'm just going to get these archers in for cleanup. We still have a rage, which I can use on my Warden. I'm going to have to keep the Warden up, so I got to get a rage in on these healers. I'm going to pop the CC because the super minion should help. And this is what I mean when you get that extra bit of oomph. This is it. This is what the moment I'm waiting for is right now, because my Warden is going to get quite low, which because the healers switched on to the king. But these super minions and everything like that should be able to clear this. I actually might be in a little bit of trouble, guys. Whoa, wait. Are we about 10 seconds? Can the king finish this? This is insane. If the king finishes this, we're golden. Yes, let's go. Oh my gosh, I'm a little bit scared. You're probably like, well, Aki, that was pretty shaky, no? It 100% was, I agree. Trust me, I have more videos in the playlist. Attacks are going to be like this, but our goal is to get the 3-star. I think I got a little bit overconfident there. That's my fault. But look at the other attacks, learn from this, use friendly challenges to your benefit, and if you fail, all good. I failed too. Just learn from them. And again, I did a spooky scenery giveaway. I just started one in my most recent video on the Root Riders. It was just out a couple hours ago. I gave the opportunity to enter there, but you can also enter on this video. It's only going to be a single giveaway. That's what I do. It just makes it so most people can join. All you got to do is be subscribed, like this video, drop one comment to get one entry. And the thing is, if you've dropped a comment on that video that was like 3 hours ago, you don't have to drop one here because it only counts as one comment. So if you already done that and you just want to support here and drop a comment, sure, go for it. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys like this style of video, top 3 strategies. If it does, let me know. If you don't, also let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Peace out. I'll see you in the next upload.